Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you 3 selections for tomorrow's racing. Now, to kick things off, we are going to be going to Newbury for my nap, which runs in the 340 with a horse called the Rain King for Sylvester de Souza and Alexandra Dunn. Currently available at 9 to 2 at the time recording. I'm going to recommend a 1-point win bet here. Now, this horse, the Rain King, last time we saw him, he was a winner at Windsor, where you have to say he was probably worth more than the winning margin suggests that day. He did run a good race, pulling away from all his rivals in the closing stages. And I just think there could be a little bit more to come from this horse. He's got a mark of 74. I do know that on paper this seems to be a harder race, but I think some of the horses that were at the top of the weights, I just weren't sure about them, and I just thought the Rain King might have a little bit more to offer. He won't mind the soft conditions as well. He's previously won on soft when he was trained in Ireland, when he won at the Galway Festival, when he won a maiden there. So the ground shouldn't be an issue for him tomorrow. I just think the way the race could be run could suit him. I think he'll be pretty handy. You don't want to be too far back normally at Newbury when the ground's on the testing side, especially on the flat. I've noticed that quite a bit in the last 12 months. When I went to Newbury last year, I remember it was a front runner's paradise when the going was on the easy side, and it was like that for one of their meetings earlier in the season. So I do think, yeah, you don't want to be too far from off the pace, and Sylvester, I like it normally when he's handy. So yeah, if you can get into a good position on this horse, I think he might be able to take another step forward, and I think off a mark of 74, he could still have a few pounds to play here. So yeah, he's going to be my nap of the day, and I'd be disappointed if he couldn't get involved there in the 340 at Newbury. We then head to the 4 o'clock at Nottingham, where we go with a horse called Somewhere Secret for Paula Muir, claiming 3. She's riding for Becky Mendes here, claiming the £3, like I say, for Paula Muir. Currently available at 7 to 1 at the time recording, with William Hill and Bet365, who are offering 4 places at this price. As my next best of the day, I'm going to recommend a 0.5 each way selection here. Now, this horse ran for us last week when he finished third at Hamilton. That wasn't a bad effort. He ran well for a long way, but then he just got pipped in the closing stages. Arguably, that was in a deeper race at Hamilton when he was running in Class 5 company. He's dropping down to Class 6 company tomorrow, which should definitely help him. Also as well, the ground shouldn't be an issue. He likes a little bit of underfoot conditions, and he's got a good draw tomorrow as well from stall 13, which is often the place to be when the ground is on the easy side. So yeah, if he can get into a good prominent position tomorrow, I think he just might be a bit hard to peg back. Also as well, if you look at some of his form, he's actually quite well treated off a mark of 63. He's won off higher in the past, especially in the recent past as well, Neil Webber, and I just think if he can maintain his form, sometimes he has threatened to throw in the odd stinker when he's been in good form, but he has been showing that I think since joining Becky Menzies' yard, he's really got his act together and has become a little bit more of a consistent horse. And he's got a good relationship with this jockey. So for me, in the 4 o'clock at Nottingham, I'll be disappointed if he couldn't get involved there. And I thought he was a very interesting each way selection in that race. We then go to the 6:55 at Haydock, where we go with my long shot of the day with a horse called Miscalculation for Ryan Sexton, claiming 5. He's riding again for Rebecca Mendes here, currently available at 9 to 1 Sky Bet and Bet365. I'm going to recommend a 0.5 each way selection here. Now, this horse Miscalculation is going to be dropping back to 5 furlongs for the first time in her career, but that wouldn't bother me too much. It just could come a stamina test over this trip, and she might be able to use her ability on underfoot conditions here. Now, last time we saw her, she finished 4th, where I thought she ran a good race at Nottingham. She still remains off a mark of 70, but with the £5 of Ryan Sexton, I think this is going to be one of the easiest assignments she's had for a while. She was a horse that I thought she was going to go on to really good things when she bolted up on her debut at Doncaster at big price and testing conditions. But she's just been a little bit up and down, maybe a little bit disappointing, but there have been a few more positive signs of late, and I just think with a good draw tomorrow in stall 7, not a bad place to be. I think she could definitely outrun her odds, and Ryan Sexton is a jockey you want to keep on side. He's done us a few good favours. I think this horse can run a good race in the 6:55 at Haydock. So that rounds things off then. They're the tips for tomorrow's racing. If you're still enjoying these videos, remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe here to the YouTube channel at Lucky Loaders 15. If you want to follow me on the old socials as well, Twitter and Insta, my handle is at Lucky Loaders 15. Please gamble responsibly, and I'll be seeing you again soon.